Hi, I'm Pat Janulis, and I'm going to be discussing skip logic and node filtering in Network Canvas. Skip logic is a general feature that allows you to conditionally show or hide questions based off of a participant's prior responses, while node filtering is a network-specific feature that lets you ask questions only to a subset of individuals in a participant's network. For skip logic, we're going to start by determining if we want to show or hide this question based on the logic we're creating. So right now we will show this stage if the logic is true. And then you want to define the rules themselves that make up the logic. These can be based off of alters, edges, and egos. And within that, there's subcategories. For example, we have type rules and variable rules. For type rules, this is simply about if an entity exists or does not exist. So because we're in an alter type rule, this would mean does an alter type person exist or not exist? For variable rules, it's really just based off of all the potential variables that were created and the potential values that they can take. For the example shown right now, we have one ego rule, and it's based off of if the participant indicated that they use marijuana in a prior question. We can also add additional rules. So for example, if we wanted this skip logic based off of cocaine and marijuana use, we added the cocaine use to the rule. And whenever you have more than a single rule, you need to use a join operator. We're currently using the and join operator indicated by must match all rules, but we could switch this to must match any rule, so now corresponding to the or operator. Now this question would be shown if the participant indicated that they used marijuana or had indicated that they used cocaine. For many questions in a network interview, you're also going to want to implement node filtering. Again, node filtering just indicates that this question should only be used for a subset of network members. And so since the current question is based on frequency of marijuana use, we might only want to ask it if the frequency of marijuana use with alters that the participant has indicated that they use drugs with. So here we see this exact rule right now. These rules are created in the same exact way as skip logic rules are created. So we could add an alt based on alter characteristics or edge characteristics. And within this, again, we have both type rules and variable rules. So just to further summarize all these features, I'm going to create new skip logic and filtering on a different question that has none. So the question that I selected is about drug use during or before sex. So we would want to have both skip logic and filtering. For the skip logic, what we're trying to do here is we only want this question to be asked to participants that had indicated that they used drugs during or before sex. So we have this variable that was defined in a previous question, drug during sex, and we want this to be true. So now this will be only shown to those participants that had indicated they engaged in that behavior. Since we're asking about specifically the frequency of this behavior with specific alters, we also only want to ask this question about alters that the participant had indicated they both used drugs with and had sex with. So we're going to add an alter variable rule for both drug and sex. Okay. Now, because we have two rules in this filter, we also have to add a join. Because we want alters that meet both of these criteria, we want to use the all rules and the and operator.